So I think I'm now live on Facebook. All right, thank you. Thanks for joining today's live video. As you're tuning in, let me know what states you are tuning in from. Thank you for joining this month on live. As you know, I do this on a monthly basis to take questions. If you have any questions as it relates to the PPP loan tool, the PPP loan forgiveness, tax resolution, tax problems resolution, you can ask me on this live video. You can call. The number to call is 443-741-4188. I'll be, taking all the calls live here and answer any questions that you have. So it looks like I'm live on Facebook and I'm also live on Instagram, but no one is joining on Facebook. I just hope the settings. How can I check my settings? Because it's kind of weird that no one. Okay, someone just joined, so I know I'm live on Facebook now. Okay, all right. So if you are watching this live video for the first time, my name is Bernice Atan. I'm a licensed CPA. I own and manage a tax resolution practice here in Columbia, Maryland, where we help so many business owners resolve their tax problems. So, if you have any back taxes that you need to discuss and you don't know what type of resolution is out there to resolve your back taxes, you can ask me that questions while you're on this live video. I do this on a monthly basis just to kind of connect with, my community, my fans, my friends on Facebook. As you know, I do lots of posting online. So, if you have any questions regarding all my past videos or my question or my posting that I put on there, my contents, you can ask me. So today, I'm going to kind of talk about, what is trending, which is the PPP loan, the Payroll Protection Program. I'm going to talk about that on this live video. I'm also going to talk about, all the challenges that we have actually encountered, in getting the PPP loan for our clients. And if you have any questions as well regarding the PPP loan, you can call in and I will be glad to answer your questions. I'm also going to talk about, tax problem resolutions, different types of how to resolve tax problems. So if you hold so much in back taxes that you don't know what type of resolutions are out there, I will be glad to, answer your questions in that regard. So I hope everyone is doing well. Have you filed your taxes yet? Tax season 2020 is here now. And of course, we are filing the taxes. So if you have any questions too regarding the taxes, you can definitely comment here or call in. The funny thing is I can't even see. If you can see me on Facebook, can you say hello? I know on Instagram I can see lots of comments, but on Facebook I'm not sure if I'm live. Let's see. I believe I am. But comments and say hello. Let me know that you are watching this live video. So we're going to start with the PPP loan. So the PPP, we of course have helped so many people with the PPP loan, but now is a bit slower compared to the first round. Okay, PPP 1 was okay. So someone just joined. Okay, all right. So I think Facebook is also fine because someone just joined. All right. Hi sis. Hello. Thanks for joining. So the PPP loan 1 was super fast when we applied through PayPal, because majority of my clients, we applied for their PPP loan using the PayPal, and it was super fast for the first round. But for some reason, second round is very time consuming. They are asking for so many information. I don't know if you are going through the same thing. Have you applied? Let me know what your feedback is. Have you applied for the PPP loan? What are your challenges? Because for us, for so many of our clients, we have been able to get, loan for some people. But for others, they kept PayPal, keep asking us for the same information. So things are slower. So if you have not yet applied for the PPP, I do not recommend you to go through PayPal, okay? Because PayPal, for the past, how many weeks now? It's been 4 weeks that we applied for some of our clients, and we are still getting requests to re-upload things that we already applied, that we already, provided to them. So PayPal, compared to how they were with the first round, they are not that efficient this time. So if you want to try, you can try the B's to Credit. I did that for a client of mine 2 weeks ago, and within a week we got approval. So if you want to apply for the PPP, you can try the B's to Credit, or try Cabbage. I haven't tried Cabbage yet, but I know from experience PayPal is really slow this time, and they're asking for the information that we already provided to them. So I'm not going to advise you to use PayPal for the PPP loan too. Try B's to Credit. Okay, so if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to comment here, or you can dial the office line of 443-741-4188. So I'm going to talk about, major wins, the things that we accomplished. If you are just joining this live video, my name is Bernice Hassan. I'm a licensed CPA. We help people resolve their tax problem. I own and manage a tax resolution company here in Columbia, Maryland, where we represent so many people, by the IRS. So if you have received any IRS notice and you don't know how to respond, that's really what we do. A lot of, like 90% of our clients are real estate professionals. We help real estate, our passion, our mission is to help real estate professionals, get caught up with their taxes. We help you file all your back year's taxes and negotiate an impressive settlement for you. So if you are in a situation whereby you are so behind on your taxes and you don't know what approach or what to do, you might want to give us a call. We will be glad to analyze your case and see what we can do for you. There are so many people out there who prepare taxes, CPAs, enroll agent, but not everyone is qualified to represent you by the IRS. And that's what we do. We make it our mission to help real estate professional on getting compliance with their taxes, negotiate an impressive settlement with the IRS so that you yourself can be a homeowner. There are so many clients that we have helped, negotiate their taxes, that, real estate professionals, you help people buy houses, you make their dream come true. You'll be amazed how many people that can't even buy a house as an agent because they don't have their taxes in order. They are not in compliance with the IRS. So I don't want you to live in that fear. If you are a realtor, real estate investors, or any other business owners that you have so many years of back taxes that you have not yet filed, and you need help to get in compliance and negotiate different deals with the IRS, feel free to reach out to my team. We can definitely help you. We have helped so many people. There was a client that I met with last week. Just last week, I actually made this post on my page. The clients came into our office and he already hired another accountant, of course, to help him prepare all his 10 years taxes. But the good thing is he had not yet filed the taxes, but he wanted to consult with me first because the CPA doesn't, negotiate deals with the IRS. They do not offer resolution help. So his accountant sent him to me to help. When I reviewed all the taxes and we did the investigation analysis, we found out that IRS has not filed any taxes on his behalf. So during 10 years worth of taxes is going to cost him additional $82,000. Okay. I made this post last week on my page. There's a policy that states that you are only required to file the last 6 years of your taxes. So if you have so many years that you have not filed, please make sure you consult with someone who, who does tax resolution and can guide you on what to do. I was just so glad that the accountant referred him to me. Otherwise, he would have mailed all the 10 years taxes and he would have had to pay additional $82,000. I mean, that was a lot of money. So what we did was we just, filed the last 6 years, and now we are waiting for the IRS to process the return. And once the return get processed, we can negotiate and hold some settlements, on his behalf. So be very careful that you know what your options are before you start filing all your back year's taxes. I mean, I have so many agents who have helped other people purchase a home, but they can't do the same for themselves because, they are not on top of their finances. They have not filed their taxes for so many years, and they are just afraid. And when you are not in compliance with your taxes, you're not going to be able to get a loan to buy the house of your dreams. So don't live in fear. There are several tax resolution strategies that you can utilize to negotiate your tax liability. There's offer and compromise, where we can offer an amount to settle your taxes for less than what you owe. We can put you on a amazing payment plan. We can negotiate the one that, Nyla, the one you did recently that got approved this morning. What was the total tax liability? For one of the clients that you just got approved, $50. Yeah, I mean, the client who I believe it was about $60,000. Okay, we were able to negotiate $50 on a monthly basis. Hopefully, at the end of his payment term, she will not have to pay the rest of the taxes. So there are fresh start initiative available to resolve your taxes. You just have to make sure you are consulting with the right people. Okay, so I mean, that was one of our major wins this past week. We were able to save a client $82,000 by advising him not to mail his 10 years worth of taxes. I mean, the accountant already did the return. A lot of accountants, they are very good at getting taxes done and telling you where to sign, but they have no clue when it comes to resolution. So if you have multi-years worth of taxes, you want to make sure that you understand different type of strategies out there. I mean, why self-report yourself when you are only required to file 6 years worth of taxes? I mean, in this case, IRS did not do any substitute for return. There was no SFR filed on his behalf. So self-reporting himself for 10 years would have cost him an additional $82,000 in taxes. So don't let that happen to you. Okay. I also want to talk about the PPP loan. I mentioned that. Let me see. Do I have any questions? So if I have so many people watching this live video, say hello and let me know where you're tuning in from. I love the color of your suit. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jada. Actually, Laya G, you should check her out. I made a post about her on my status. This is her clothing line. She's really good. She designed clothes for, professional women, just like us. So if you like the look today, you want to really check out Laya/G.com and see if you like her clothing line. So I love it. So the question that I think I have the very first question. Can you help apply for the PPP loan? Yes, we are still helping people apply for the PPP loan. And I encourage people. Hello, Kimberly. How are you, Kim? Thanks for joining today's live video. Thank you so much. Yes, we're still helping people apply for the PPP loan. The only challenge that we have is the vendors are backed up. I mean, when we did the PPP loan for the first round, within 2 to 3 weeks, we got funded. I mean, it was super fast. But the second round, a lot of people are now applying for the PPP loan compared to the first round. So it's like super slow. I mean, I had clients that sometimes I can't even sleep at night knowing that I have so many clients who are still in the queue to get the PPP loan too. So if you have not yet applied for the PPP loan, I encourage you to please do so. Yes, we can help you. It's just like things are very slow right now. I mean, some of our application we applied through PayPal because PayPal was super fast the first time. But this second time around is super slow. I mean, it's been almost 6 weeks now. And the funny thing is they are asking us for the same information that we already provided to them. So we might need to try other vendors. I mean, If you already apply, I would like you to share your experience, but I don't recommend you to use PayPal if you want to apply for the PPP. You can try to use the Bigs to Credit. They are very fast because I use that for some of my clients, and they get funded within like 2 weeks. So Bigs to Credit is faster than PayPal. All right. So if you have any questions, make sure that you type your question out, and I'll be glad to answer your question. Let me see. What is a PPP loan? Okay. So PPP loan is I call it free money, because after the pandemic, during this pandemic, the SBA approves small businesses. A small business loan available to small business owners like yourself. So if you know that your sales you are affected by due to the virus and everything, your sales are decreased and you don't have as many clients like you used to, you can apply for the PPP loan. It's 2 different type of SBA. There's a PPP and there is EIDL. The PPP loan is forgivable, which is why it's very hot. It's been almost 8 weeks now that we've applied for some of our clients, and they still have not, been able to get funded. And some people got funds, but some of our clients, we are still waiting to get approval, because a lot of people are now applying for the PPP loan 2. PPP loan 2 is forgivable if you spend the funds in accordance with the SBA. So if you spend 60% of the PPP loan on salaries, wages to pay yourself, to pay your employees, and 40% on rents and utilities, you do not have to pay a penny back. I had a client who did, and I want to also recommend that you hire a professional to help you. That's because it's very, very complicated sometimes. You might think you can do this on your own. I had a client who did the PPP loan 1 on his own. He had about 100 employees. It was, one of my, biggest clients. And he did the PPP loan on his own. He completed the application for the first round. He used his 2019 tax return, and when he did it on his own, he got $323,000 was the loan amount that he was able to get on his own for the PPP loan 1. So this time around, he decided not to do it on his own, to engage my firm to help him out. And of course, we requested for his tax return. You have to submit your payroll summary report that shows all the employees that you pay. And this is for the PPP loan 2, okay? You have to be able to show that your sales are decreased by 25%. It doesn't matter what quarter. So whatever quarter that you peak in 2019, for 2020, you have to show that you didn't make the same amount of money like you make in the previous year, okay? So you have to show that decrease in sales to be qualified for the PPP loan 2. So we decided to do his PPP loan 2 for him. I used literally the same documents that he used to get the loan 1, and I was able to get $60,000 more. We qualified him for $380,000, and he just got funded last week. Okay, so it is very important that you hire. So I had clients that would call me and say, Bernice, my accountant had no clue about the PPP. It's just kind of sad, So you want to get with someone who keeps up with the tax law. We do. The moment the PPP loan came out, we read about it. We took CPE courses and make sure that we represent our clients in the best way possible. The client was very grateful, because when he did it on his own, he used the same information and he got $323,000. When I did it, we were able to get more funding for him. It was approved of $380,000. So, I want to, encourage you to use a professional if you can, to help you calculate, to make sure that you are maximizing, because this is free money that you don't have to pay back. And even if you have to pay back, the PPP loan is only 1%. So take advantage of this, because nobody knows how long this pandemic is going to be around for. I had someone that, one of my clients, the first round, he didn't want to apply for it because he didn't need it. He wanted to give other people the opportunity to, also get the loan. And the sales declined drastically from last year. So now he came back to us to help him. He didn't even know that it was gonna like be qualified because he didn't have any employees. He's an electrical engineer. He's the only person in his business. He had no employees at all. But he filed a Schedule C, and his Schedule C showed the net profits. So when he, consulted with me, I told him he's qualified for the PPP loan. A lot of people don't know that they are qualified for these things. That's because they have no clue. So even though if you don't have any employees and you file a Schedule C, on your Schedule C, you show a net profits. You can apply for the PPP loan with your Schedule C net profits, okay? So make sure you get with someone who understands, who keeps up with the law and the changes. I mean, we are still accepting application. New clients. The only thing is just that we can't guarantee how long it's going to take because things are slower now. A lot of people are applying for this PPP loan compared to the first round, okay? So I hope I answered your question. PPP loan is the SBA loan that you can apply for, and you can use the money to run your business for marketing, rent, and if you meet the qualification, you don't have to pay it back. Okay, that's for the PPP. The EIDL, you have to pay back the EIDL. It's 3.75 is the rate for the EIDL. Okay, so if you have any other questions, feel free to comment or you can call the number. I'll be glad to answer your questions. So I hope that was helpful. Who asked me that question? That was the Texas Realtor. Okay, I don't know. I hope that was helpful. But the PPP loan, so if you are self-employed, I encourage you to please apply because you will not have to pay it back. All right? All right. Do I have any other questions so far? I love the color of your suit. Thank you so much. Love the color on you. Thank you. Hello, Bernice. Hi, Kim. Hi, Linda. Is there a fee for you to help businesses apply for the PPP loan? If they are already a customer, yes. Unfortunately, yes. It's a separate engagement. Hi, Kim. I know you're a client. You're a new client. Yes, we do charge a separate fee. Of course, to qualify you, we have to qualify you first to see that you qualify for the loan. I'm not going to sign you up if I know that you have no chances of getting the loan. So if you are not sure whether or not you qualify for the loan, why did it pause? Okay, someone was trying to call you, Nyla, but okay. So we would, up on a call to see if you are qualified for the loan, and if you are, and we know that we can help you, then it's a separate engagement. Yes, we do charge. It is not free because we have clients that we are still working with them, and it's been almost 2 months now, and we are still trying to get funding for them. So yes, but if you would like to up on a call, Ume, if you can please log in and put in my calendar link on the comment section. So if you want to up on a call with me, just to kind of find out if you are qualified for the PPP loan, I'll be glad to determine your eligibility. Like I said, we're not going to sign you up if we know that we cannot qualify you. But I have to warn you, it's extremely slower now. Okay, it's taking longer to get the funding compared to the first one. If you already applied for the PPP, I would like for you to share your feedback, just to let other people know, because that's one of the challenges that we have in my practice. We are, the PayPal is just a bit slower. They're asking for the same information that you already requested for, but we are pushing through. We're probably going to apply to another vendor, apply with another vendor, so just to kind of increase the chance so that we can ensure that all our clients will get funding. Okay, but things are slower. Hi, Olamide, that's my sister. Thanks for tuning in, baby. Thank you so much. I love you. Hello, sis. How are you? Long time. Please, I need help with my taxes. Sure. My staff would drop a comment, my calendar link in the comment section. If you would like to get a free consultation regarding your taxes, PPP loan, back year's taxes, feel free to comment. Click on the link and schedule your appointment with me. I'll be glad to up on a call, free consultation to see if I'm the right fit to help you, okay? If you don't apply for PPP 1, can you apply for PPP 2 or just the 2? Yeah, so I have a lot of clients who did not apply for the PPP 1, but they later decided that they want to, oh my God, what's going on with internet connection? Oh, okay, so I'm back on. So I have a lot of clients who did not apply for the PPP 1, but decided to take the PPP 2. Yes, so to answer your question, Kim, yes, you can apply for the PPP loan 2. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to please apply for the PPP loan 2 because the money is out there for us to use. Okay, so you have no reason not to apply. What you need, if you didn't get the PPP loan 2, PPP loan 1, then you don't have to show a decrease in sale. It's not a requirement for you if you didn't get the 1. If you just want to apply for the 2, you don't have to prove to them that your sales decrease. You just need to have your 2019 tax return, okay? If you are a sole proprietor, you have no employees, you have to show a net profit on your Schedule C, on your tax return, to be qualified for the PPP loan 2, okay? So if you didn't get the loan, the PPP loan 1, you don't have to show that your sales are decreased. You just need to file your 2019 tax return. If you have employees that you pay on payroll, then you need to show your payroll summary report that shows the total amount that you paid your employees for the entire year of 2019, okay? So you need your 2019 tax return and you need the payroll summary report for 2019. Because what they would do is they would look at the total wages that you paid your employees and give you 2.5, so which is for 8 weeks. So you're getting 8 weeks worth of your payroll salaries to your employees. So if you pay yourself on payroll, if you have employees on payroll, you can use your entire payroll summary to get the qualify for the loan. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, Kim. It really doesn't matter if you apply for PPP loan 1. It really does not matter whether or not you get the loan. You can apply for 2. Okay, so the good information, Bernice. You're welcome, Kim. That's my pleasure. My pleasure. Do I have any other questions so far? All right, let me check Instagram. I need help with my taxes. Hi, Honey G. Sure. Book a consultation with me. So, like, for us, let me just, because a lot of people always ask if we do tax preparation. Yes, we do tax preparation because, like I said, I'm the CEO of Bernice Hassan and Associates, and in my practice, we focus mainly on tax problems resolution, okay? So when people have back taxes that they have not filed, or they hold like 6 figures or so much money to the IRS, we help them negotiate a settlement, okay? And in order for us to negotiate anything with the IRS, we have to get our clients in compliance. I just can't get on the phone now and start to negotiate taxes when you are not in compliance with your taxes. So we have to file all your back year's taxes. So yeah, we do tax preparation, but that's not really what we do mainly. Our main focus is tax problems, tax issues. If you receive IRS audits, or you hold so much in taxes that you need to negotiate, that's really what we focus on. But before we can negotiate any settlement, we have to make sure our clients are in compliance with their taxes. Okay, we have to file all the back years before we can negotiate. So if you have, taxes that you would like to consult, you need a consultant to help you, we can definitely file your taxes for you. But our main focus is to, get the client in compliance and negotiate an impressive settlement on your behalf. Okay, but so yeah, we do file taxes. Does your business have to be registered to apply for a PPP loan? Not really. On a G, yes. So if you have a business that is a sole proprietor, I mentioned this on my live video, the previous live that I did. So if you have a business that you didn't register the business, you just run it as a one person, the only thing that you have to show is you have to show on your schedule. So when you file your taxes at the end of the year, right? And you have a site also that you make money on the side, but the business is not registered. It's not an LLC. It's not a corporation. It's just a site also of yours that you build, like your little baby that you're building up, but you didn't register the business. you are required to include a Schedule C with your taxes at the end of the year. So when you file your tax return, so right now we are in the process of filing 2020 tax return, you have to include a Schedule C to show your sales from that business. Even if you don't have an EIN number, you can use your Social Security. So that's what they need to see. They need to see that your 2019 or 2020 taxes, when you filed that return, you included the business, because you have to show sales. The PPP loan is for, business owners who are actively in business, who have a, legitimate business with sales. So if you have a business that you're not showing any sales on your Schedule C, I have some people who are not even reporting the business at all. I mean, you have a site also that you're building, that you're trying to scale. It's very important that you report that on your Schedule C, so that you can pay taxes on that. So if you need to apply for loan or anything like this, you can show the SBA that you have an existing business. So the only way to show is to report that on your tax return, okay? So if you have a tax return that you already report the Schedule C, the answer is yes. You don't have to register the business. You just have to show them the tax return that you filed that reported the business name. It doesn't matter if you don't have an EIN. It can be under your social and you have a sales reported on the Schedule C. You are qualified, okay? I hope I answered your question on the G. If I did, give me a thumbs up, okay? All right, do I have any other questions? So if my team is made up most of independent contractors, how does that impact my PPP? That is that's a very, very good question, Kim. And I'm glad that you brought it up. So I have several clients who applied for the PPP on their own. I don't know how they did it, but the PPP, you have to have an employees. You have to pay people on payroll. You cannot use your independent contractor wages to obtain the PPP. Because think about it. The people that you are paying on 1099, they are also contractors. They can go and apply for the PPP on their own. So in order for you to get the PPP loan, you have to pay employees on payroll or pay yourself on payroll. Or better still, report the net profits on your tax return, okay? So to answer your question, Kim, the answer is no. In order for you to be qualified for the PPP loan, you must have employees that you pay on payroll. I had a client who came to me, I believe last month, because, for all our clients who got the PPP loan 1, we are now applying for the loan forgiveness, because they need, the PPP loan, you don't have to pay it back if you spend the money in accordance with the SBA rules and regulation, which is 60% on payroll and 40% on rent and utilities. So majority of my clients and who got the PPP loan 1, we were able to get that to apply for the loan forgiveness, and they waived it 100%. So I had a client who came to me like 2 weeks ago, and he got the PPP loan using his contractor. That's why I tell people, when you try to apply for this loan, it's very, very important that you consult with someone who is very knowledgeable about the laws and regulations, because the rules and regulations of the loan. This lady, I don't know how she was able to get the loan. She got almost $90,000 using the 1099 contractor to get it. Now she wants to apply for the loan forgiveness. There's no way she can prove that she used the funds for payroll, because she was paying her contractors. So that's why it's very important that you hire someone who understands this. A lot of these banks, I don't know what they're doing. Their representatives are not that helpful. I mean, they approve her of a loan with a 1099 contractors. The 1099s are independent contractors. They can go out on their own and apply for the loan. So to answer your question, you need to have employees on payroll, W-2 precisely, okay? So if you have employees that you pay on a biweekly basis or monthly basis, and you give them W-2s at the end of the year, then you can use that and take it to the bank or your vendor to apply for the loan. You cannot obtain the PPP loan using your 1099s. And even if you are lucky, you got the loan using the 1099, when it comes to forgiveness, you're going to have to pay it back, because they're not going to forgive your loan if you don't meet certain requirements. You have to be able to pay employees on W-2s, okay? I hope I answered your question, Kim. Kim, are you still watching? If I answer your question, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that I answered that question correctly. But yeah, okay, awesome. Yeah, good. So yeah, so that's the way it is with the PPP. It doesn't look like I have any other questions. Okay, I do have another question on Instagram. You want to get out? You can go out. Just make sure you don't tap on my... Okay, be careful. All right, sounds good. All right, okay, I already answered that. That was helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. How do you prove payment to yourself? I struggle with that in my business. Okay, so when it comes to the PPP loan, if you received if you receive the PPP loan, and in a lot of cases, I had clients who are like sole proprietor. It's only them. They don't have any. They are the sole owner of their business. They don't have any employees or any contractors working for them, and they were able to obtain the loan using the Schedule C. Their net profits on the Schedule C. You just have to show your bank statements, okay, showing evidence, or maybe if you write a check to yourself. You can use all the checks that you write to yourself as the owner of the business, and you can get the loan forgiven. But do things the right way, okay? There's no need just paying yourself. If you know that you are very passionate about your business and you want to scale it to the next level, do the right thing. Determine a reasonable compensation for yourself. We do this all the time for a lot of my realtor clients. As you know, lots of real estate agents, I mean, I love them. Oh my God, they are very passionate about what they do. But when it comes to, putting the same effort in their business, a lot of people don't do that. And, your business, if you do it right, you do it the right way, you can generate so much wealth. I mean, you have to know your numbers. You'll be very surprised how many people that, run businesses and they have no clue. If you ask them, what is your total sales? They have no idea. It's a very bad practice. I mean, what are you doing? If you want to scale your practice, it makes sense for you to put the same efforts that you put into helping people into your finances. So if you are serious about growing your business, make sure you determine a reasonable compensation for yourself. Put yourself on W-2. If you are the owner of your business, you go online and or consult someone like us. We can help you determine what is reasonable compensation. Very important. It's for things like this too. When you get in the PPP loan, they want to see how you pay yourself. If you have yourself on payroll, you won't have to worry about it. Okay? Keep a separate bank account. Separate bank account for your personal, away from your business. Don't commingle funds. Run your business like a real business. That's the only way you can grow your business and build so much wealth. Okay, very important. I have so many people that they just, commingle funds. They dig their hands in their personal account to pay for business expenses, vice versa. You don't want to do that. You want to determine a reasonable compensation. I'm so sorry, Naila, I'm loud, right? No. You want to determine a reasonable compensation for yourself. Put yourself on W-2. When you pay your employees, pay yourself as well. You work hard. Put yourself on payroll. So just to answer your question, for the sake of the PPP loan, you really don't have to be on payroll. I mean, it is encouraged. I encourage all my clients all the time to pay themselves on payroll. But if you are not on payroll, it's fine. Just make sure you put that money in the business account and write a check to yourself. Or even if you transfer money to yourself, document that, because you're going to need evidence of your bank statements or evidence to show that you paid yourself to get the loan forgiveness. Okay? Very important. I hope I had answered your question, Lio G. And by the way, she owned this suit. If you want to check her out, check out her website. She's very good. She designed amazing suits for women, So if you want to check her out, check our website. And thanks for joining, Lio. Do I have any other questions before I tune out for the day? So I want to encourage you, if you have not yet applied for the PPP loan, you want to do that, apply. I mean, this is free money that you don't have to pay back. Very important. And, this is 2021 now. Make sure that you put the same efforts that you put into helping your clients, into your finances. That's the only way that you can build wealth in your business. I mean, I know a lot of people ask me so many questions about finances. I'm not a coach, okay? I'm not a coach, but I can definitely share with you that knowing your numbers in business, knowing your sales, your expenses, how much to set aside to pay yourself, that's the only way you can scale. If you are making money and you're not keeping track of your finances, you are just chasing your tail. And when opportunities like this, like the PPP loan and other things come up, you won't be able to apply for it. I mean, I have clients that they have so many employees, okay? Of course, they are now a new client, but before they were not a client, because all my clients are doing the right thing, because we make sure that we direct them and tell them what to do. I mean, I had a client who had not filed his taxes for almost 6 years, and he had almost 30 people on payroll. He could have qualified for the PPP loan 1 and even get the PPP loan 2 that he doesn't have to pay back. So not doing the right thing will cost you so much money. Make sure that you get with an accountant who understands understand what they are doing. Because not a lot of people know what they are doing out there. You'll be amazed how many people call me and say, Bernice, I need you to help me. My accountant has no clue about the PPP loan. I mean, it's just so sad. Like, we make sure that we keep up with the laws and the rules and regulation, and we help our clients in the best way possible. Like I said, I had someone who applied for the PPP loan on his own, okay? He had so many employees. He was able to get $23,000. When I did the second loan for him, the PPP loan 2, I used the same exact documents that he used to get his loan 1, and I was able to get $60,000 more. That's the knowledge he paid for, you know. So make sure you invest in a good person. If you want to scale your business, you need a good coach. I mean, I made 7 figures last year because I had a good coach. I had someone who coached me and tells me what I need to do. You need to do the same thing for your business. It's very possible. Treat your business like your baby, because it is your baby. Pay attention to your finances. I'm not a coach. I'm just telling you, it's absolutely impossible to scale your business without knowing your numbers. It's very important. This is a new year. This is a new tax season. Do the right thing. If you have so many back years that you have not filed, make sure you get in compliance with the IRS. Like I said, I'm a licensed CPA. We have helped so many people resolve their tax problems. There are so many clients that they couldn't even buy a house without getting in compliance with their taxes, negotiating their taxes. We will do that for you. We will look at every options available to you. I mentioned this earlier when I opted on. I had another accountant who referred his client to my company to help him with a tax resolution. Like I said, some accountants, they just do taxes and tell you where to sign. Not all accountants, do tax problem, resolution or negotiating tax debts. When the guy came in, he had 10 years worth of taxes that the accountant already filed. Thankfully, he has not mailed the return yet. When we did the investigation analysis, we found out that he is only required to file 6 years. Why self-report yourself when it's not, required? So make sure that you get with someone who has the knowledge of what they are doing and they are giving you the proper guidance, Kudos to other CPAs, other accountants who send their clients to us for help. Some people don't do that and they will just do the wrong thing, costing their clients so much money. Imagine if the clients had mailed all the 10 years worth of taxes, he would have paid about $82,500 more than what he was supposed to pay. Why self-reporting yourself when it's not required? So, when you run a business, you want to treat it like a business. Pay yourself, meet with a consultant, hire a coach. Like for me, I have a coach that, who already like 10x. If you want to make $1 million in your business, hire someone who is already making $10 million and just do what they do what they say. It's very possible for you to build wealth in this business, in whatever it is that you're passionate about. Just make sure you are doing the right thing. reconcile your books on a daily basis. If you own the business, put yourself on payroll. Pay yourself a reasonable salary. Make sure that you are properly structured. I had so many clients that before they became a client, they were making $500,000, 7 figures in their business, and they are still filing a Schedule C return. There's no legal entity structured, nothing or whatsoever. That is costing them so much money. When we've signed up a client and they make about 500,000 or 6 figures in business, we switch their business, their legal entity, restructure and make sure that they are paying the minimum taxes possible legally. We don't have to do anything illegal to save you on taxes. You just have to make sure that you are consulting with the right person that will direct you and give you the guidance that you need. All right, I have so many people watching this. If you would like to join this discussion, feel free to call my office number and ask me questions. I'll be glad to take your call, 443-741-4188. I only have 5 more minutes on this live video. So if you have questions as it relates to PPP loan forgiveness, EIDL, comments, and I'll be glad to answer your question. Please share this video on your page so we can go back and rewatch. Absolutely. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn Instagram, but I know it's going to be on my Facebook. For some reason, when I'm done with the live video on Instagram and I log out, I'm not going to be able, I don't know why, but I'm unable to post my live video on my profile. If you know how I can do that, I'm open to your suggestion. Let me know. But I know that I'm going to upload the video on my Facebook, and I will try to do it on Instagram. But once I get out of the live video on Instagram, it doesn't appear on my profile. I don't know how to do that. So if you have any suggestion for me, I'll be glad to take that. But yes, I will post it on my Facebook page. Okay? All right. Do I have knowledge is power? Yes, Kim, it is. So that's why it's very important that you get with someone who helps other people get better with their finances. I'm not a coach. Okay, I am a tax resolution expert, but I've seen so many things. I've dealt with different people, that the way you run your business and how you manage your day-to-day matters a lot. Okay, and it's very important. Otherwise, you will just be chasing your tail, making the money and will be just going right out. So, you get what you pay for. Pay for good people to be on your team. That's why Trump doesn't pay that much money in taxes. A lot of the things that Trump did was legal, even though a lot of people were against Trump. But, a lot of all the tax strategies that Trump took on his taxes were legitimate. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't want to be political. And that's because he was able, to pay people who are experienced on his team to help him with his taxes. You can do the same too. Okay. All right. It doesn't look like I have any other questions so far. All right, what else do I want to share with you on this live video? Yeah, so, PayPal is very slow, but make sure you apply for the PPP if you haven't done so. Do we have anything else that I need to share on this live video? Ume? Yeah. Is there anything else that I need to share that I missed? Any other wins that I should share that you think they will? I talked about making sure that you are only filing the taxes that is required. If you have like 10 years worth of taxes that you haven't filed, please don't mail everything in. Make sure you consult with someone like us or any other person that you trust to make sure that you are doing the right thing. Okay? It's very, very important. Otherwise, I talked about a client who would have overpaid by $82,000. Assuming I didn't talk to him, it would have, mail all the returns in and add to, because once you self-report yourself to the IRS, you are going to have to pay for it. Granted. Okay. So if the policy says 6 years, that's exactly what we are giving them. 6 years. Is there anything else that I need to share? No. No? You don't have anything? No. Okay. All right. So it doesn't look like I have any other questions on this live video. If you have any questions for me, I have my calendar link in the comment section. You can book your consultation call. I'll be glad to review your finances, talk about whether or not you qualify for the PPP. Like I said, I encourage you to please apply for the PPP if you have not done so. Even if you didn't get the PPP 1, you can get the PPP 2. Okay, and you don't have to show that your sales decreased for the PPP 2. So if there's no more questions, I will be tuning out for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Instagram is going to ask you if you would like to share. So, yes, I do get that notification. It will ask me, would I like to share? And when I put yes, and I click upload, I go to my profile, it's not there. So maybe I don't have, you have been logged out. Okay. All right, so Instagram is logging me out. Thank you so much for joining this live video, and I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any additional questions, feel free to check me out. All right, Bernice Atsan is my my Facebook page. You can also check me on Instagram as well. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Share to story. See, only allow me to share it on my story on the G. I can't share it. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Great information. All right. So it doesn't look like I have any other questions. Great info. All right. Thanks for joining, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.